we're going to make a 2-pound batch. It takes 1 cup per pound. So if you do this at home, 1 cup of heavy cream to 1 pound of chocolate. But we're doing 2 pounds.
And when was the last time you guys made truffles?
Our open house when we first moved here.
It's like 3 years ago?
Almost 3 years ago. In September it'll be 3 years. Yep. And we just got so busy we couldn't get back to it because this is all so time consuming. They're great though.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
Yeah.
Every time I took them to a family party, you could tell they were good. You could hear people moaning in the other room. Like,
And they're really big too. Like this is the size. You're doing raspberry truffles right now.
Yes.
Hand rolled.
And then these will be, half of them will be covered in milk chocolate and half will be covered in dark chocolate.
And do you guys have to do this by hand instead of onion rubber? Because of the shape?
Yeah, because it gets too sticky on rubber.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to catch it before it boils.
Oh, okay.
Fully boil. So when it just starts to boil, take it right off.
Okay. So, like you were saying, ideally you just like see some bubbles coming around the rim.
Right. Yeah. Ideally, I messed up a little. It'll be okay. It's fine, but you just don't want to boil it very long.
Right.
As soon as it starts to boil, turn it off or take it off the heat. Set there for a minute. Now I'll go get chocolate. I'm going to get it from the melter. The peanut butter in here now on top of the chocolate.
And the peanut butter flavoring.
Yeah, the peanut butter flavoring.
And so this is just kind of eyeballed?
Yeah, this is just kind of, there's no measurement. I've only did it one time before. And this is probably close enough.
For 5 pounds, you get like a half a jar, so.
Yeah, so,
right.
yeah, well, you want to do like a third or a little over a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll keep it about there. Okay. Now we're going to mix it up. I'm going to take this.
You ever wish you had less space, Dad?
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I'll mix this in.
You just start with slowly incorporating before you speed it up?
Yeah, I don't want to go too fast.
It'll go everywhere.
Yeah, splash everywhere.
There goes half the batter.
Not that it would batter.
So are you just going until you reach a certain consistency?
Yeah, I just want to make sure it's all mixed up.
Is there such thing as overbeating it?
Well, it'll get so thick that you can't.
Oh, okay.
So
it's like a failsafe.
yeah, kinda, yeah. Once it gets to the point where it's all mixed up and you can kind of stop because eventually it's going to get so thick that you won't be able to do it.
It's
Turns to this.
Yeah. Where you're just like scooping it out. Yeah, it's almost like an ice cream sort of texture, but at room temperature.
Very similar to ice cream, honestly. Yeah, like cookie dough kind of feels like.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now you can lick this when we're all done.
Yeah. That's a kid's job, right?
Yeah.
When you're doing it at home.
Put it in the refrigerator.
Have your cameraman to open the door for you.
That's awesome. Leave it there overnight. And then tomorrow morning we'll start hand rolling them.
Wow. Good work, Dad.
Thanks.
Proud of you. You too, Cooper.
Thank you.
Alright, we're gonna cheat and we're gonna show you guys rolling up the raspberry.
Heck yeah. This smells so good.
Yeah?
Just to let you all know, I want to eat this whole bowl right now, but I'm refraining myself.
Yeah, it's gonna be the exact same process for the peanut butter. Just scoop it out and roll it. And I know people have commented before in a previous truffle video that could possibly use like a melon baller. That might be helpful.
Yeah.
But anything you can, I mean, honestly, you can make cubes if you want. You can make
could,
triangles, whatever you want to make.
Kind of crazy, but
Yeah. Make Christmas. Or you could use like cookie dough cutters or something.
actually, yeah. If you like cool this down in more of like a flat sense, you could probably use like cookie cutters and just like stamp it out.
Yeah, 'cause you're just basically making something to cover in chocolate. That's about it.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, this would be good just plain.
Yes. This doesn't need anything else. But
I should tell everybody too, we make this, it's 2 pounds of chocolate, but we actually make it 2 1/4 pounds so that we can roll it, because if you don't put a little more chocolate in it, then it'll be too pasty, and you won't be able to cover them. Which you make them pasty for when you fill up molds that already have a truffle shell already, and then fill them up and then top them like we do peanut butter cups. But we don't do that. We make them like this. So that's why I have to add a little more chocolate till it has a little more body to it instead of the other way.
And if someone realized that they had the wrong texture, could they just add more melted chocolate?
Yeah,
later
that's
on?
all.
Probably fine.
Yep,
It
just
seems
remelt it down again a little bit, add a little more chocolate. And if it's too pasty, just do that.
And it seems like this recipe would hard to be messed up, just because it seems like if you don't have enough something, you can just add it more later.
Yeah.
Unless maybe over pasteurize the heavy cream or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. Even then, it probably still wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But, yeah.
Oh no, you got to practice again. Oh, your family's gonna be furious.
Yeah.
So you said that you refrigerated them after rolling them as well?
Yes. That way they'll be even firmer to hold, because they can get kind of soft.
So it's just basically for ease of making it?
Yep. Just making them easier. Yeah. Otherwise they'll be too sticky to the wax paper and stick on the chocolate. It'll stick in the puddle. Could come apart when I'm trying to pick it up.
Yeah. It's just a whole thing.
Yeah. So this works better.
Yeah. This is obviously the orange. I mean.
Yep. Orange glad.
Do you have a favorite of these truffles?
Yeah, I like the plain chocolate one.
Yeah.
And then I like the peanut butter.
Do you have any tips for people doing this at home, covering it?
Make sure your chocolate's on about 80 degrees. Right here is 80 degrees or less. And just take your time. You don't have to rush. And then to keep going, you can just leave a little chocolate on the table or in a bowl. You can do it out of a bowl too. With a fork. That's what a lot of people do. And then just add, you have some chocolate there, add some to it, and then that'll take less time to cool off.
Yeah, so if this is someone's first video, this chocolate is definitely warmer than this chocolate. Right. So that, like you were just saying, this is cool chocolate mixed with the warm chocolate, and then you can just keep going. So the first time you
the chocolate in here is 106.
106,
yeah. And then now it's up to 89 degrees here. So, so now, because I left a little bit of cold chocolate on the table, it brought it down to 89 degrees. So now it'll take less time to cool off. And then you can start over again. And once you get better at it, well, if you do get better at it, then you can do bigger puddles, and that because you can go quicker.
So once you get faster.
Yeah. But if you're just doing it for at home, it doesn't really matter.
Just enjoy the process.
Yeah, it's cool. It's coming out nice and shiny.
Yeah. So that's what happens when you temper it. It just comes out nice and shiny.
Yep.
Instead of bloomed. Kind of like more like a matte finish when it's bloomed, and you can see like the cocoa butter, like the white, just rise to the top.
I don't know if I have any examples. Maybe in the bottom of one of the kettles.
Yeah. I think where do you have the kettles right now?
Right there in the.
Oh yeah.
Pull the tap off and take a look.
Oh yeah. So. I can barely get the camera in there, but that's what it looks like.
Whiteness?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the cocoa butter just rising on top, which is fine if you just have it sitting there and then once you melt it down.
If it's just for you, anyways, it doesn't matter. It'll still taste good.
Yeah. And then if you do not temper something, as long as you don't have something chocolate covered, because then you can't really remelt it. But
Right.
but you can always just rework chocolate if you're like making candy bars or something.
If it doesn't come out, well, I guess I'll just have to eat it and try
Just gotta
again.
practice again. Like I said, your family would be furious, but you just gotta do what you gotta do, you know?
Yeah.
Which one do you guys want to try first?
I don't care.
Oh, that's very helpful. Do you guys want to try the orange one first?
Sure.
Alright.
4? Go like 4-way?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just give me the big piece.
Oh, it smells so orangey already. Just breaking it open.
I'll take the first slice, man. You did all hard work.
That's first slice
Such
of
hard
orange.
work. Such hard work.
We got all
Yeah,
the
that's
non-vegans that are here today. So otherwise, I'm sure people would love to see Terry and Steve saying it's good, but all right, down the hatch.
I like the sugar on top. There's a nice little texture, kind of crunch.
I
Very
was not
orangey.
expecting it to be like moussey in
Mm.
the
Mm.
middle. I didn't know it was soft.
So it's gonna be like a soft mousse kind of texture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the inside anyway.
Yeah, wicked area on the inside. You get like that nice shell on the outside to kind of like melt into it, you know?
Yeah.
And the crunch of the sugar is kind of nice too.
All right, you guys want to try the plain one next? Or do you guys want? Well, while Cooper's doing that, you guys can cleanse your
Just
palate.
sip water.
Yeah, we're finally
Vegetables over here.
cleansing our palates for once. Although I know we're dragging the orange knife through the, but we're still learning.
We'll pick it apart.
Well, I wonder if it'll even like if you guys will be able to taste a hint of orange or not.
I taste orange right now still. Like,
Yeah, you can only cleanse your palate so much. I think you're supposed to use
Alright,
pickled
take that
ginger
too.
or something. Like, is that?
For
That's why
real?
sushi places I think give you pickled ginger so you can.
Because pickled ginger tastes like ginger to me. Like,
Yeah, well, like in between bites. I think that's what they give it too. Anyway.
hint of chocolate.
Very chocolatey.
Is it yummy?
It's yummy. Same
Which one's more
texture.
like puddingy?
A little puddingy.
No, I like that one better.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, classic chocolate is like everything's sweet.
Yeah.
I'm not an
Can't go
orange
wrong with it.
person.
Oh no?
No. Not even literal oranges.
Yeah, really? Any citrus fruits?
Or, well, like lemon, lime.
Just not orange.
All right. What's next?
Water.
Oh yeah. Raspberry.
Yeah. So pretty with the pink. This one probably won't mess it up. Chocolate too. It's more chocolate.
I wonder if you guys even would be able to color the inside because it's just chocolate and it's like so dark. Like, how would you color it?
Wait until you see the peanut butter one.
Yeah?
And then like, oh, it doesn't look like peanut butter.
It looks exactly the same as everything else.
Yeah.
But
I
it
can
will
imagine.
taste much different. This will smell
Right, like-
so good when I was rolling these up. I wanted to like just take a bowl with a spoon. to
Did this
roll
one
it.
smell the best when you were rolling it?
In my opinion, yeah. Because I love raspberries. That one's my favorite.
Oh, you said that's good. He's got away with words, that one.
Yeah, it's killer. I mean, like, what else do you say? Right?
I mean, like the texture's gonna be basically the same for pretty much all of them,
Yeah.
right?
Very nice raspberry flavor though. It comes through the chocolate, like very nice.
A good balance of chocolate and raspberry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The orange too. And like, orange and chocolate is a great combo, but raspberry and chocolate, like,
Even better.
I know it's a matter of opinion, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's the best one.
All right.
All right,
Last
peanut butter.
one.
I feel. I mean, I haven't tried them, but I would assume that the ranking would probably be chocolate, peanut butter. Would probably be like the top
Raspberry and
two.
orange would be
Yeah,
like-
maybe raspberry and orange would be like the.
Oh, that raspberry. I mean, the orange was really good. I'm glad we started with that one,
Mhm.
but the raspberry was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple smaller pieces, a couple bigger pieces.
All
You
right.
see how it's not yellow at all, though?
Yeah, it looks like chocolate.
Yeah, so like, I don't know how we would call it.
There is peanut butter in there.
Yeah.
Believe
Yeah.
it or not.
A lot.
I'll take this one, please.
Yeah. Okay, this is exactly the piece I wanted. So like, we've done pretty good. Cheers. Texture's a little different on this one, right?
It's like a really good Reese's cup.
Yeah.
It was really smooth, like chocolatey peanut butter inside.
Reese's.
Like a really good one.
Hercules.
Hercules. Better than Reese's.
All right, Kofi.
Better than Reese's.
Yours right over there.
This video is called Cooper's Last Day.
That one might be my favorite now. After the, I don't know.
Wow, as good as Reese's?
Better than Reese's. Better.
Close.
Yeah, man. I don't know which one's my favorite.
All right, so what's the ranking for you guys?
Ooh. It would have been great to have the raspberry and the peanut butter at the same time, so it was like PB&J.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's not too late. We still have a bunch over there.
So you could technically
Make a
do a
PB&J
peanut
one.
butter, raspberry, PB&J kind of. Yeah. I'm gonna go with raspberry's my favorite, peanut butter, orange, and then plain chocolate. Only because like I like the flavors mixed in.
Mine's completely different. I would say chocolate, peanut butter, raspberry, orange.
Okay.
I would probably say peanut butter, chocolate, raspberry, orange.
Tied.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Wait, what was yours?
They're all
Oh, okay. And then what was Cooper's again?
It was.
It's hard to keep track of everyone.
Didn't I? Oh, God, it was peanut butter. No, it wasn't. It was raspberry, peanut butter, orange, regular chocolate.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, good work, guys. Another hard day of work.
It's a rough way to wrap it up.
Yeah, that's not good.
Are we doing something? You know, we're gonna have to weigh you up before you leave.
Here we are with our unicorn truffles.
Unicorn truffles?
They don't exist.
Oh, right. Yeah, 'cause we barely ever make them.
We haven't made these in 2 years.
Yeah.
So for once, we're a tiny bit caught up. So we went, hey, let's do something fun. And Max likes making truffles.
I do like truffle making.
So, I mean, he does it for fun.
Mhm.
So we thought, you want to have some fun, Max? Fun, Max.
We'll let you make truffles.
So Max and Steve and Cooper had a fun truffle rolling session and then a hand dipping session. Leo was kind enough to box these all up so I could swoop in and do this assembly line thing all by myself. So yeah, we do the truffles in a 4-piece size and a 9-piece size, and there's 4 flavors. So we just try to do 2 milk and 2 dark of each, and we don't do custom assortments. So if somebody were to say, when they placed an order, hey, can I get all milk chocolate? The answer is no. Because we're going to box them all up, so they'll be ready to go. So they won't, I'm not going to take apart 10 boxes. I'm sorry. I'd love to.
And then you might have a bunch of dark orange left over. or
Yeah,
something like
because there are kind of odd amounts, so I do try to, as I'm going through and packing them, I try to even that out. So yeah, so I'm just packing, as I said, 4-piece boxes and 9-piece boxes. But you guys did a taste test, right?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, these are unbelievably good. They're just so rich.
I remember before I went vegan, these were like my favorite thing that you guys make.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
they're amazing. So we've got sprinkles, orange sprinkles, and pink sprinkles with raspberry orange. That's shaved peanut butter chocolate. They just shaved it up, and then the plain one would be chocolate. So yeah, pretty neat, huh? And since you've been so good, I'll also do a 9-piece box.
Wow.
In case anybody wants to see what that's like. It takes me 2.25 times longer to do the 9-piece box than the 4-piece.
You timed it?
No, I just said that. I just made it up.
okay.
Have you met me? You can believe about 50% of what I say, and I'm not even sure I told you the right percentage. Might be more, might be less.
Is your name really Mom?
No. That's some other lady's name.
Oh. You just stole her name?
Mm-hmm. You can spell it the same way, front or back. What's that called? A planogram?
Planogram?
I don't
Yeah, because
know.
they planned it ahead of time.
Oh wait, no, I think that's the design of a store. Anyway, something gram.
I
What's
think
it? A mammogram?
I think it is an anagram.
Anagram.
You were really close. You said planogram.
Planogram. Oh, Terry. Now here, it's got 9 pieces and 8 flavors, so I'm just going to do 1 extra, you know. But, because there's always an eye to contrast and color. So we're going to try to mix things up a little bit. So I'm not going to put two planes next to each other. Two cars maybe, but not two planes.
So you do try to mix them up a little bit, but every box will be slightly different.
Yeah. Well, especially with the 4-piece, because there's 8 to choose from and only 4 are going to go in there.
Yeah.
But we do have to skew it, so it looks like we have extra of the peanut butter. So when I'm skewing things, I'll be skewing extra peanut butter. That's what I will do when I skew. Okay. Don't skew me up here, Craig.
I'll do my best.
Okay. So, let's see, I got one of each milk, one of each dark, and as I said, I'm going to have extra peanut butter, so this one gets an extra peanut butter.
Oh. Can you see the topping put on?
Yes, you may. You asked so nicely. And I'll even show you what it looks like when I weigh it.
Wow.
I know, it's like with this scale and stuff. Of course, I better get my tare. And I had to make some fancy new labels because the labels I had not addressed the peanut butter situation. We used to do Irish cream, but we figured some people might not want the liqueur flavors. So we ditched the Irish cream and went with peanut butter. So we got 1.8. Well, actually, I'm going to make that 2, because you know how we do our extra.
Tiny bit extra, just to be safe.
What did I do out? Is it 2 ounces? Okay, 2 ounces. That'll do it. So it's going to be 7.2, which sounds about right. That's usually what it is. And you're in charge of the labels.
Right.
Here they are, Craig.
Right
Good
where
job.
I left
Good
them.
job.
So is there like a small variation between each box? You said 7.2 is the usual.
Yeah, it's right around 7 to 7.5, somewhere in there. Because some might be a little bigger, some might be a little smaller, so we try to break them up and be fair to everybody. What I usually do is I'll actually weigh these at the end. I'm just showing you how it's usually done. It's the action shot right there. But wait, there's more. I'm gonna put a gold loop on here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Keep it shut.
Yeah. Ta-da!
They do look good.
Good enough to eat.